So, you're thinking about selling adjustable desks online? It's a brilliant idea, really, but let me tell you, it can also be absolutely brutal if you're not prepared. So, how do you actually get it right from the very start? Well, let's break down the professional playbook. Okay, so this is the core puzzle you've got to solve. The opportunity? It's huge. We're talking high demand from customers who actually value quality and are willing to pay for it. But the challenge is just as big. These things are heavy, they're complex, shipping is a total nightmare, and returns can literally wipe out your profit. Plus, your customers expect perfection. Get this balance wrong, and you're in for a world of hurt. But get it right? Well, that's when you've got a real winning business on your hands. All right, so here's our game plan. It's a simple 5-step roadmap. First, we'll find your niche. Then, we'll tackle sourcing your products and nailing the price. After that, we dive into the really crucial stuff, operations and marketing. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a straightforward launch plan to get you going. Okay, let's dive right in. Part 1. First, find your niche. And here's the subtitle that says it all. Why being a specialist beats being a generalist from day one. You know, the biggest mistake new sellers make is trying to be everything to everyone. It's such a common trap, and we're going to see exactly why. Just look at these examples. See how specific they are? We're not just talking about selling desks. No way. We're talking about desks for tiny home offices, or maybe just the frames for all you DIYers out there, or even setups for really tall users. When you pick a specific lane like this, trust me, every single decision you make later, from what you source to how you market, becomes so much easier. And this is really what it all boils down to. See, your niche isn't just a product category. It's a crystal clear promise. A simple sentence like this, promising a desk that won't wobble, tells a customer exactly why they should pick you over some giant generic store. You're not trying to compete on price here. You're competing on solving a very specific and very annoying problem. All right, that leads us perfectly into part 2, source your products smartly. Now, this is all about figuring out what to sell and, crucially, how to find suppliers who aren't going to let you down. So, when it comes to what you sell, you've basically got 3 main paths you can go down. You could sell the full desks. That's the easiest choice for the customer, but you're the one taking on all the risk of shipping damage, and these things are heavy. Or you could sell just the frames. That's simpler for you, but you've got to provide amazing guidance so people don't buy the wrong desktop. The third option, sell complete bundles. This can really bump up your order value, but it also makes your shipping and fulfillment way more complicated. As you can see, each route has some pretty clear trade-offs. Now, when you're out there sourcing suppliers, you have to become obsessed with what customers really care about. Stability. It's everything. A wobbly disk is the #1 deal breaker, period. After that, people care about the weight capacity, how noisy the motor is, the height range, how low and high it can go, and of course, the peace of mind that comes with a solid warranty. Seriously, if you nail these 5 things, you will save yourself from a mountain of expensive returns. So, how do you actually guarantee that quality? It's not about hoping for the best. You follow the simple 4-step checklist. 1. Get the detailed specs from your supplier. 2. Clarify all the warranty terms and make sure they have spare parts. 3. Check their packaging specs and ask about their damage rates. And 4, the most critical step of all, order a sample and build it yourself. Seriously, if you find it a pain to put together, your customers are going to find it absolutely impossible. Okay, let's move on to part 3, pricing and product pages. This is where the rubber meets the road, where you actually connect with your customer. So let's talk about how to price for profit and build pages that actually convert. Listen, your price has to cover way more than just the cost of the desk itself. So many businesses fail right here because they completely ignore all the hidden costs that just eat away at their profit margins. I'm talking about inbound freight, the final delivery charges, setting aside a buffer for returns, and even factoring in the value of your own time spent on customer support. If you forget these, you could be super busy selling desks and actually be losing money without even knowing it. Here's a really smart strategy. Use price tiers. It's all about guiding the customer's decision. You've got your solid starter desk, the reliable basics. Then you have your best value option, which is probably going to be your main seller. And finally, you offer a premium upgrade with all the bells and whistles. This kind of structure just makes the whole buying process feel less overwhelming and way easier for your customer. Okay, let's switch gears for a second and get inside the customer's head. What do you think online desk buyers are most afraid of? I mean, they're about to buy this huge, expensive thing without ever seeing it in person. Answering this question is the real secret to a great product page. It really boils down to 3 core fears. First, they're worried, will this massive thing actually fit in my room? Second, they're thinking, am I about to spend hundreds of dollars on a wobbly, noisy piece of junk? And third, the big one, is putting this thing together going to be a complete and total nightmare? Your product page, it's not just a sales pitch. Its main job is to eliminate these fears one by one right up front. All right, on to part 4, operations and marketing. This is the stuff that happens behind the scenes. It's not glamorous, but honestly, it's what separates the shops that make it from the ones that just fizzle out. Okay, this is so critical. For a product like this, your logistics plan isn't some afterthought you figure out later. It's the absolute heart of your business model. If you don't have a rock-solid plan for shipping and a clear, fair returns policy from day one, you can be the busiest person in the world selling desks and still end up losing money on every single sale. Now, when we talk about marketing, you need to have a totally different mindset here. Just forget all the hype and flashy sales tactics. People buying a desk online aren't looking for a thrill ride. They are looking for reassurance. And what that means is that your most powerful marketing tool isn't some clever ad. It's trust. So what does building trust actually look like in practice? Well, it's about creating genuinely helpful content. Think about it. Detailed size guides comparing a 120-centimeter desk to a 140-centimeter one. Honest explainers on what really causes desk wobble. Realistic assembly videos, not those 15-second fantasies you see on social media. And those super satisfying before and after shots of cable management. This is the kind of stuff that attracts serious, motivated buyers who are ready to make a purchase. Okay, we're on the home stretch. Let's bring everything we've talked about together in our final section, Part 5, your simple launch plan. This is a super practical checklist to take you from just an idea to a fully live store. And here it is, your 6-step launch checklist. Step 1, choose that all-important niche. 2, select a small, focused range of starter products. Don't go crazy. 3, please test your samples. 4, build those products pages that build trust by answering customer fears. 5, set your pricing based on your true costs. And finally, number 6, plan your logistics before you ever make a single sale. But think about it. All this hard work, the sourcing, the pricing, the planning, it's all for nothing if your website doesn't scream trustworthy. A cheap-looking, clunky site can kill a sale in a split second. And that's a huge problem if you're not a tech expert, right? You should be focused on selling awesome desks, not battling with website code. And this is exactly where service like Make Local for Global can come in super handy. It's designed specifically for beginners who just need a professional-looking shop built for them, without the headache. The whole idea is simple. They handle the tech side of things, you handle the products. It lets you get your store launched without getting bogged down in web design. And all of that brings us right back to our final and most important thought. After everything we've covered today, from finding your niche to planning your logistics, it all comes back to this one simple question. Forget about trying to sell a million different desks. What is the one-sentence promise for your ideal desk shop? The one that makes you the perfect, most trustworthy choice for your perfect customer.